Hey guys, Toboloco here. Welcome back to our 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa run with Angola. We are in part 2 of our run. If you want to check out the first part, if you stumbled on this, then you can do. If you don't care though, then we are in the final round of Africa qualifying with Ghana, Cameroon and Uganda to contest with. So we got two of Africa's finest nations in there, being Ghana and Cameroon. You know, they're very, very difficult sides to play. And we got Uganda as well, who could be an outsider because, you know, they're a 2.5-star team. And then obviously you've got us as well, about the same rating as Uganda, maybe ever so slightly higher than them. But it's going to be a very competitive group and I cannot wait to start it, and I hope that Angola can do it. And before we start our gameplay here, we are still on Legendary. It's always on Legendary difficulty on 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa because it is the best and most fun way to play the game. So our big test is coming up against Ghana. It is not easy, not like the last video anyway. So we have to find another gear and try and beat these two teams, especially Ghana and Cameroon. How impressive can Angola be against these two bigger sides in the group, and Uganda as well? I mean, that defending there wasn't really the best, but luckily they put it wide. We just need to be sharp in front of goal and solid at the back in order to take this top spot in the group. Angola, if we can do this, it'll be, in my universe anyway, combined with real life universe, back-to-back qualifications for World Cups, which will be great. I don't actually know how close Angola got in 2010 qualifying. Ghana moving the ball around quite nicely. I'm a bit worried about this, to be honest, because we're giving Ghana too much on the ball. We need to just stop him from doing that. Here comes Minucho though, in behind. Can he finish it off for Angola? Off the post. How incredibly close was that? Minucho could have taken the lead for us. So apart from the post hit, this is literally all the highlights for the game so far. Ghana passing it around their midfield, doing not a lot with it. Asamoah Muntari out again. It's headed and that's just gone wide. Good move from Ghana, but no goal, and that is 0-0 at half time. Like I said, it's been a bit slow, maybe because these two are kind of well matched. I'd say Angola could have given Ghana quite a good game back in 2010, but yeah, Ghana in 2010 obviously were one of the best teams in South Africa, weren't they, at the time? Minucho over the top, and somehow we got in behind and it's saved, and it's just put over the bar. I hate those kind of chances when, you know, the ball's kind of bouncing, you hit it just a tad and it goes over the bar. Ghana won themselves a corner. 78 minutes have been played, it's headed and it goes over the bar. Both teams are suffering from poor shooting, and it's well, it's unlike Ghana really to be not very clinical in front of goal. Another corner for Ghana in the 88th minute this time. SEM crosses it in. It's headed, it's pushed away, and off the post. Oh my goodness, how lucky is that? This 0-0 has been very exciting towards the end, and we're still under pressure. Angola are sleepwalking at the moment, and that is going to be full time with the score at 0-0. Started off quite boring and then ended quite exciting. So yeah, I mean, Angola did struggle in that one. Defensively, we were all over the place, and I think that if Ghana come back again, especially away from home, that's going to be a problem. And of course Cameroon is going to be a massive problem because, you know, they got Samuel Eto'o up top, and he'll destroy us if we are not careful. Our next game sees us away from home against Uganda. So a few people might be saying this might be easy. It actually isn't. I played Uganda several times on this game and they are a hard team to beat. For some reason, they're just really strong. They're a very strong team. So if we can't match them physically, then we'll get punished. It's crossed in. And Uganda, oh, it's just gone in, and that is 1-0 to Uganda. Uba has scored the first goal of the game. And again, Angola were sleepwalking on that play, headed away, and the defender didn't pick it up properly, or the midfielder, whoever. But yeah, and then it allowed them to do that. That's a bit annoying, but we're 1-0 down, and it proves my point that Uganda are not to be messed with. I can see this game being a real banana skin for Angola, because, you know, we're already 1-0 down. They could easily get more goals if we're not careful, and I feel like we're not matching their intensity at the moment. Didi, Flavio, crossed in, header, yes! The deflection, it went straight to me, and Zikalanga has equalised for Angola. It's 1-1 now, thank goodness for that. We were struggling, but the deflection, it was helped, because when I initially crossed it in, I knew it was going somewhere else where I didn't want it to go, and luckily the deflection took it straight where I wanted it to go. It's half time and we're struggling against Uganda as I expected. It is 1-1. Can Angola find that, you know, that next gear to take it into the next level? If we keep dropping points, we're going to start to fall behind. Luckily, Ghana and Cameroon are level as well, so that's good. Ghana have taken the lead against Cameroon. Look at Uganda here. They're just playing us off the park, despite being the supposed minnow of the group. Maybe I'm the minnow of the group. I don't know. Crossed in. Uganda header it. And of course it's palmed to Sakaya. And he scores to make it 2-1. And Uganda have taken the lead again against Angola. This team, man, like, Uganda are just such an annoying team to play against. Cameroon and Ghana also having a very good game. It's 3-2 now. Cameroon have got one back. It's, wow, in our game we're struggling. Really, really struggling. And many more of these results and we could go out before we know it. And look at Uganda, like, they're just too good on this game. I don't know what happened. Like, why are Uganda... Oh, my God. I'm rattled, I can tell. And Uganda put it wide over the bar. Minucho crossed in to absolutely no one there. And we're going to lose this match here once it's booted away. Yeah, that was a bad loss, man. Bad loss. I think Angola have met their match in this group. Not just because we lost one game, but this group is difficult, man. Like, you've got Cameroon, Ghana, and Uganda as well, who have been the, you know... I've always knew they are surprise packages on this game. They're just so ridiculously good when they want to be, and they proved it here again today. Our third match is going to be against Cameroon. We are back at home for this one, and we really desperately need to bounce back. I mean, are we really going to do that against Cameroon? Like one of the best teams in the group? I don't think so. And there we go. Here comes Eto. I mean, he looks like all these teams we've been playing seem like they're on like some really good like bit of form, and then there's us who seem to be struggling even though we played so well in the first video. I know we played against mostly minnows, but still that should have been enough to justify a small bump in form. Through ball, Flavio. Come on, he has to score here. He scores against Cameroon to make it 1-0, and Angola have taken the lead. And in the 15th minute, Flavio has scored, and it was just a basic goal. I'm surprised he put that one away, to be fair. But hey, hopefully more to come in this match. Luis Delgado, and that was a lucky challenge there, Cameroon. The AI seems so wired tonight. Like, I picked the wrong day to play this today. Come on. Oh, good save. That could have been 2, but the angle was slightly against me. Goalkeeper makes a good save. And Bammy crosses that one in. Headed away, thankfully. Angola, again, struggling with the pressure of this. Minucho, that better not be offside. It's not. Come on. Push your way through. And that's 2-0. From being attacked to being the attackers. Minucho has turned that attack around from Cameroon to make it a goal, and that is 2-0 to Angola. This could be the real turning point of the run here, beating Cameroon like this. Well, hopefully anyway. But yeah, it's just, you know, dropping against Uganda and then Ghana as well, you know, at the start. This easily could be the place where Angola start their proper qualifying campaign. Oh, good play by Flavio. And that's going to be 3-0. The deflection from the goalkeeper, and somehow Angola are 3-0 up against Cameroon. The dribbling there is what made that move. The slight movement to get past the defence there. I think it was Alex Song that actually got done, so that was really good play, and the deflection obviously from the first shot makes it 3-0 to Angola. It's half time and it seems like Angola have turned a new leaf here against Cameroon. It's 3-0 and we're not even in the second half yet. One of Africa's finest nations getting beaten like this is quite a shock. Come on, this is a good situation here. Minucho, he's going. Come on. Blitzes his way past into the middle, and that's 4-0 to Angola, making it look easy against one of Africa's giants. And it's just well, a absolutely different game to what we saw against Uganda. See Kalanga, he's running into the box. Is there a chance? And I got tripped, and is it going to be an own goal? He tried to slide it away, but it's going to be an own goal to Cameroon. And that just piles on more misery for Cameroon. They tried to clear it, but no. And it is 5-0. We didn't actually get to see who the goal scorer was. I couldn't really pick it out. So, yeah. I don't know who scored, but I'm sure someone would let me know. Imana. And he's got past my defence too easily there. Will he get one back for Cameroon? Yes, he will. And that is 5-1. Well, that's something. Imana, worked quite hard for that goal. Can't say that my defence actually tried on that play. And that is going to be it. Angola have won by 5-1 over Cameroon. What a statement win that is for Angola, as they were in so much trouble at the start of the campaign, you know, the 2 games that we played in this video. And then somehow we exploded for 5-1. Let's keep that momentum going into the next 3 games, and hopefully Angola can finish top of the pile come the end of the campaign. Alright, so this is our group going into the halfway point of this video, and Ghana are top with 7 points as they look to close out the group with more victories and to qualify for the tournament. Angola are only 3 points behind them, and they are looking to steal that top spot, so hopefully we can do that. Uganda and Cameroon are just behind us by 1 point, and we'll be looking to spoil Ghana's or Angola's campaign. You know, anybody is in it at the moment, so we're not going to write anybody off yet. Checking out the other groups, Tunisia and Congo DR are fighting for that top spot. Gambia not too far behind. Madagascar just sliding away, but they still got some time to bring it back. In Group B, Algeria are dominating that group, 6 points clear of everyone else. It depends what the other 3 can do to slow down Algeria. In Group C, Guinea and Senegal are locked at the top with 7 points each. Mozambique are just behind them with 1 point. And in the last group, Benin are top of that group, surprisingly, with 10 points. I say surprisingly because Ivory Coast are in the same group and they are just behind them with 9 points. Namibia and Congo are a little bit too far behind at the moment. Angola need 3 big performances in this video in order to qualify. If we slip up just once, then we're done, because Ghana will probably win the group because they're looking strong. We need to beat Ghana in the future in order to catch them up. However, we have to focus on Cameroon here. If we can beat them 5-1 again, then that would be great, but I highly doubt that's going to happen away from home. It's a through ball. Flavio, can he do it again? Not quite, but we're going to get the rebound. Didi. And the shot is saved, unfortunately. But we're attacking, which is great. But we need those goals. Crossed in. It's headed off the bar. And it's gone wide by Cameroon. I thought the rebound there would have been a certain goal, but no. Through ball, Flavio. That better be onside. It is onside. Can he score this chance? He can. It's 1-0. And Flavio has opened the scoring again against Cameroon. It's 1-0. And could this be the floodgates opening now for Angola again? Didi. Out to Flavio. Can he do it? He can. That's 2-0. And Cameroon find themselves 2-0 down against Angola. That was a great move. That was a great move and nicely taken finish. Usually you don't score in those positions. The goalkeeper will save them most of the time. And at half-time, it's 2-0 to Angola. This is looking good. I kind of need Uganda to start scoring against Ghana. Or, if we play Uganda, we need Cameroon to beat Ghana to help me out. But that's providing that I can beat Uganda. It's a good ball to Eto. And he scores to make it 2-1 now. And our defence fell asleep again against Cameroon. I mean, last time we were 5-1 up. But now it's a bit more of a delicate situation. We can't afford to throw this game away. That was a great assist by the referee. And that just goes wide. Oh, come on, man. You should be scoring that. Come on. Stop Cameroon here. It's headed. That's gone in. That's gone in. And Cameroon have equalised. And Eto has got the equaliser for Cameroon. This could be the dagger for Angola. A draw is not good enough. It really is not good enough. Oh no, Angola. Come on, man. Like, you got 8 minutes. You got 8 minutes to turn this around. And it's not looking good from our perspective. Ghana are going to pull away a bit more, and Cameroon are now locked down, not letting any passes go through. And this could be disaster in this qualifying campaign for Angola. Maybe it's going to be a situation where it's so close yet so far. And, oh my god, I couldn't clear it. And then Bia has scored in the 87th minute to put a real dagger into our hearts. And we have lost. We have lost. There's no chance now. There's no chance. Cameroon have extracted revenge from this campaign. And that is going to be a free kick on the edge of the box. I mean, this game is just trying to give me a lifeline. But this is the worst position to be in a free kick with. Like, how terrible is this position? Up to you. Oh my god, Angola missed. No, we don't deserve to qualify. No, our finishing has been poor. We bottled that match. We don't deserve it. Congratulations to Ghana for qualifying. And we will be going out here, I reckon. Absolutely. We're 5 points behind now. Or 4 points, whatever it is. That was terrible, that match. And Cameroon really got revenge. They got revenge. No, we've got to hope that even if Cameroon beat Ghana, even if they do, Cameroon pull away from us. So it's really just like, what's the point? Well, we didn't deserve qualification. We didn't. Like, the matches at the start proved that Angola were not good enough against, you know, your typical team. Especially Uganda. That match was really disappointing. I knew that we would struggle, but I didn't think we would actually, like, you know, get bodied in that match by Uganda. Not by the scoreline, I mean just in general across the pitch. This match here is going to be just so difficult to play. Even if we win, Cameroon can still win against Uganda and put the group into a really, really terrible situation going into the last game. Can he do it? Okay, that pass was a little weird. And I got slide tackled in the box, and that's going to be a penalty. A penalty to Angola in this match. Can we put it away? Gilberto has the chance to take it. Can he do it? Yes, he can. It's 1-0 to Angola, and some hope. Some hope is on the horizon in this game. You know, there could be a situation where, I was just thinking about it, we beat Ghana, hopefully, and then beat Uganda in our final game, and then Ghana and Cameroon both draw their last game. That is the only way I could see us qualifying. Here we go, Asamoah. He goes for it, it just goes wide, and Ghana trying to get that equaliser. You feel like they're going to get it with our shaky defence. Cameroon are taking the lead against Uganda. Great. So Uganda aren't going to do us any favours. You just know they're going to screw me over in the last match. You just know it. Or Cameroon will do it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We've just conceded. And Jan has scored to make it 1-1. I mean, you know, the punches just keep coming in this run, don't they? They just keep coming. If we draw this match, it's over. It's 100% over because everything just stays the same. And Uganda have decided to help us. Okay. Flavio. And it's saved. Gilberto crosses that in, and that's volleyed in by Manucho, I think. Yep, and that's 2-1 before the half. And I can't quite believe that we got that goal, but okay, it's 2-1. And that was a really perfect cross by Gilberto, straight on the boot of Manucho. That's 2-1. Okay, so with Uganda and Cameroon drawing, it's looking good at the moment. Manucho gets tackled. Ghana's defence still being strong despite the fact they're 2-1 down. I'm hoping they'll run out of momentum. I hope so. But, you know, hoping only does like so much. I mean, it feels too perfect. You know what I mean? There we go. See, Cameroon just scored. Literally like 2 seconds after I said it felt too good to be true. Of course that happens. Of course it does. Crossed in by Jan. And what was that? You just let it bump off your head and roll out for a corner? Cameroon have got a third against Uganda. It's pretty much not looking good. It's not looking good for our point of view. And boot it away. Surely that's game over. Yep, Angola got a big result against Ghana. That's a great result. But I don't know if it's too little too late. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. We failed to qualify for the World Cup because look, if you look at our table, oh man, that's so frustrating. Because even if Ghana and Cameroon draw, Ghana will have 11 and Cameroon will have 10. So Ghana win either way. They've qualified. There's no way, unless they lose against Cameroon, there's no way they can throw that away. So, that's so frustrating. I thought that Angola were going to be good, man. And they have been in places, but at times our defense were really bad, quite sloppy. Finishing was a little bit bad as well sometimes, so that's a bit annoying. Here we go then, a match that doesn't matter at all. It's Angola versus Uganda. Let's just try and beat them, just for the sake of being close to the top of the table at least. Bit disappointed, it's very disappointing not qualifying with a team, especially one that I thought had huge potential to qualify. Here come Uganda, saved, and it's just palmed away. And look, like, we're sleepwalking in this. I mean, I don't blame Angola. We haven't qualified, so what's the point in playing, right? But I just want to beat Uganda. I want to see if I can actually beat them. I don't want to fail against them twice in the same video. It's been a very tough game for Angola again against Uganda, and I don't know why Uganda are being so try-hard. I mean, they're a good team, don't get me wrong. They're a hard team to play against on this game. The referee's not on my side, obviously, with tackles like that being called up for fouls. Here comes Didi. He took it away from the Ugandan player, and into the middle. This should be a goal. Yes, it is. It's 1-0. Angola have scored late into the game. Manucho has scored, and it is 1-0 to Angola. Finally, this match has been so dead up until this point. And we've just beaten Uganda by 1-0. A really, really painfully boring game. Uganda are so try-hard in that match. Like, they kept, sliding me out from behind and everything like that. It's like, we haven't got anything to play for, dude. Like, stop try hard, but okay. But it's fine, I guess there was a reason for it. They are a pretty decent team. So let's wrap up this entire run by seeing who wins the World Cup and who qualified and stuff like that. So despite Angola's best efforts, this was the table in the end. Ghana pipped us to the first place position by 1 point. And we finished level with Cameroon as well. So, there was bound to be a big casualty in this group, whether or not I qualified or not. And that was Cameroon, I'd say, was the biggest casualty of the group. Ghana go to the World Cup. Angola stay home. If you want to see the other African groups, Tunisia finished above Congo DR to qualify from Group A by a point. In Group B, it was Algeria by 4 points in the end, going unbeaten in that group. In Group C, it was Guinea that actually finished unbeaten in that group, beating Senegal to that qualifying spot. And in the final group, it was Ivory Coast in the end who actually beat Benin to that first place spot. So unlucky Benin. Alright, so Brazil beat England in the final 3-1, and the third place playoff was between Germany and the Czech Republic. So it didn't tell me who won that game. So let's just quickly have a look at the groups from the World Cup quickly, and we'll just go back through the qualifiers very quickly as well. So in Group A, Mexico and England go through. South Africa and Jamaica get eliminated. So Jamaica making it to the World Cup for the first time since 1998, which is pretty cool. In Group B, it was Argentina and Chile going through. Serbia and North Korea getting eliminated. In Group C, it was Germany and France. That's quite a tough group. Like Ghana, if we had qualified, let's just say we replaced ourselves with Ghana, we would have been in that group, and that would have been so tough. So am I glad we missed it? Yes and no. Yes and no. In Group D, it was Holland and Japan going through in that group. In Group E, it was Spain and Northern Ireland going through. Algeria and United States going home. In Group F, it was Ukraine topping that group and Brazil going through as well. Ivory Coast and Costa Rica going home. In Group G, it was Portugal and the Czech Republic going through. Oman missing out on goal difference and Tunisia with no points. And in Group H, it was Italy and Greece going through. South Korea and Guinea getting eliminated. And as you can see from your round of 16, let's have a look at some shock results, maybe some little shocks. I'm seeing Greece beating Portugal 2-1 in the round of 16. That's a repeat of the Euro 2004 final, and Greece did it again 2-1 that time. Czech Republic also beating Italy 3-2 in the round of 16. That's a big shock. Yeah, and then, you know, Czech Republic went quite deep in that run, only to be eliminated by England. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, but it was a standard final. Well, a standard-ish final, if you want to discount England getting to the final. So quickly going through qualifiers, this is how Group A looked. So Portugal qualified and Hungary went to the playoffs. In Group B, it was Greece and Switzerland Greece qualifying automatically, Switzerland to the playoffs. I must say that you're going to see these groups a lot are like the same. If you played this game before or know my runs, when you randomize the groups at the start, it only randomizes your confederation, which is a bit of a shame because 2014 fixed that problem and randomized the whole world. It was just a shame that EA couldn't do that with this game, but it's okay, no problem. In Group C, it was Czech Republic and Northern Ireland going through there, which is pretty good really for Northern Ireland. Like, that's very good going for Northern Ireland, getting to the playoffs. In Group D, it was Germany and Finland going to the playoffs. Russia missing out on goal difference there. In Group E, it's Spain and Bosnia. Spain going to the World Cup and Bosnia going to the playoffs. Estonia missing out by 2 points, unlucky. In Group F, it was England and Ukraine. England going through to the World Cup, Ukraine going through via the playoffs. In Group G, it was France going through automatically, Serbia through the playoffs quite comfortably. In Group H, it was Italy going through, but look at that, Italy, Bulgaria and Ireland got 18 points each. It was just separated by goal difference, and obviously Italy and Ireland had the superior goal difference. Ireland going to the playoffs and Italy going through automatically. And of course, Holland always pretty much win that group. You know, they're the strongest team in that group. And Norway presumably going to the playoffs. We know Africa. So in Asia, it looks like this. Japan and Oman went through automatically and Iraq went to the playoffs. Australia missing out on the World Cup, which is quite surprising. And in Group B, Iran and South Korea going through automatically, and North Korea going to the playoffs. In Oceania, it was New Zealand by 1 point, so unlucky Fiji. South America looks like this. Very good campaign from Brazil, only losing 2 games, getting 42 points. Paraguay came second, Argentina third, Chile in fourth, and Uruguay went to the playoffs. And in CONCACAF, United States, Costa Rica, Mexico all qualified automatically. Jamaica go to the playoffs. And finally, just looking at the playoff results, Ukraine beat Switzerland by 3-1 in the first playoff game in Europe. In Group B, it was, 1-1 in the first game between Hungary and Northern Ireland, and then it was 0-0. So I believe Northern Ireland went through on away goals. I presume so. In Group C, Serbia went through on away goals as well, presumably. Same situation as the last playoff game, being 1-1 between those two. And in Group D, a more complicated situation, but I think Ireland again went through via away goals because they scored 2 away goals compared to Bosnia's 1. Yeah, those playoffs were really close. In the Asia playoffs, North Korea beat Iraq by 4-0 over the 2 legs. In the Asia-Oceania playoff, North Korea beat New Zealand by 5-1 over the 2 legs, so pretty easy for North Korea there. And in the final playoff game, Jamaica, again, we have another situation where it was draws. So Jamaica drew 1-1 with Uruguay at home and then drew 2-2 with Uruguay to make it 3-3 on aggregate. But again, Jamaica scored 2 away goals over Uruguay's 1 away goals. I'm fairly sure that's how it works. I always forget, but let me know if I'm wrong. And that is your whole run with Angola. Sadly, we do not get a part 3, but sometimes it's like that, you know. Sometimes we don't qualify with nations that are decent. So yeah, pretty sad, but at the same time, it's okay, we'll try them again in the distant future, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed your run today with Angola. If you did, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.